Yeah, Becky, I know. Yeah. The burn feature, yes. Call Mitch. Yeah, family's upset. Let's take care of this ASAP. All right, Becky, gotta go. Everybody, welcome back. Bienvenidos y aló. It's a mighty fine day. Let's jump into this. All right. I'm sure we have a lot of questions. But before we go into that, welcome back to HGH. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that follow, YouTube, Twitch. Be sure to come check us out on Theta TV. You can go to hgh.theta.tv and then we can go ahead and hang out and you can get involved in some of the predictions and other things. All right. If you're NFT lovers, definitely invite you to come over to hgh.thetadrop.com, right? Yeah. Anyhow, my mind is all jumbled up because I have a situation. All right. We had a situation. So let's go ahead and jump in now. Second door, right? Down the hall. On the left. Let's just go. Okay. Now, like I said, there's a lot of questions happening because of a recent challenge. For those that are just tuning in, you haven't been following us on Discord or on Twitter, you may have not seen this message. So there was a challenge that was activated featuring the burning or coming in with the burning feature on Thetadrop. Okay, so this challenge, before we go into details, has since then been paused. Okay, it's paused at the moment due to some issues. I'm not too sure what's happening on the back end. All right, that is definitely classified information, but they said that right now it's going to be postponed until further notice. Just a little glitch is all. I'm not too sure. We'll talk about it. We'll go and do our own investigation and we can see what's happening. Okay. If you guys were able to acquire this battle pug, congratulations. There's going to be, hopefully the remainder. I think there was like 38 remaining. There was going to be a total of 50, and it was a relatively easy challenge. Why? Because you're going to burn a seal. Okay, so this is the first time that the burning feature is being done, and so we expected there to maybe be a hiccup or two. It got stopped relatively quickly. I think, again, that was only like 12 minutes, maybe a little less. And so some of you guys may have it. You may see it around Thetadrop. But either way, it's a challenge that just got stopped. They got postponed for now. Postponed to further notice. So there will be a notice, or will there be expected, let's see here, expected to leave work early or refresh my screen until further notice. I don't know, right? There's definitely no, I can't answer that question. It's a question that I got to ask Theta, and then Theta's got to respond to me, right? I'm just like you guys. I got a little surprised with the timing, but when they're ready to go, right, they're ready to go. And if you guys were ready and you guys had your notifications on, hopefully you weren't at work, but hey, it happened, and so they pushed that out. Right now, again, it is paused. And we'll see if there's the ability to give us a timing, maybe a date, right, for the next time it is active. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem, especially with the halt, right, of the challenge. So we'll see what we can do. Going to be tough one explaining that to my boss. Yo, can I get more than one? No, no, there's no more than one. It's the burn features. You claim one, right? You claim one per account there, and that's it. The reason behind it, right? Say you have 5 seals, we don't want you to mint just 5 pugs and be able to get 5 of these, right? It's because we're gonna have more challenges like this via your bronze seals, right? Your seals of courage, maybe other seals in the future if we expand on seals. Not saying, just saying. Okay, so you guys have been collecting these seals and have an epic or a legendary pug. You were eligible for this. Okay, you see the screen here, and it was an earth elemental. I know you guys were talking about different elemental pugs that may be coming in. Can't confirm, all right, that there's another one right there. So we're gonna read what they have here. This was a image that I got, and so let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, the challenge itself was we will rock you, and it permanently burned your seal. Okay, all you had to do was have one pug of a higher tier, and you would just get this instantly into your wallet. So with this one, we can go into Thetadrop real quick. Again, I don't have any other information regarding it. As you can see, I posted there's a challenge, right? This was literally like 2 minutes before I got notified. Okay, so challenge, let's see here, challenge is live. This is when I got it, right? So around like maybe 3:40 is when I started getting information, and then that's when I threw that out there. From that point, right, by 3:59, the challenge was on hold. It looks like something was going on. We're going to check it. Someone mentioned something, and I think it might be the cause, right? I think it might be the cause of all of this, but we'll see. Okay, we go down a little further, right? You can see that we've postponed the challenge until further notice. But again, it wasn't something that we planned out on our side. Like it wasn't supposed to be a flash. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when, and so it was kind of last minute. All right, so just know that as I get information, I'm going to pass it on to you. Just like I got that piece of information, literally it was like, 2 minutes after I saw it, I sent this out just to kind of give it to you. So let's go ahead and check it out on Thetadrop. I know not everybody was able to get it, and maybe the challenge is still lingering. All right, coming soon. Nothing here. Active. They probably hid the challenge. Yeah. All right, so the only one is Archangel, and the other one is postponed for now. All right, so nothing is listed here, but if you do go to the marketplace, you go under battle pug, there you can see that the earth elemental pug is there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any issues with this, right? Let's go a little deeper. Earth elemental pug, cool. Here under challenges, right? That's cool. Global history, right? There's nothing here, right? Nobody's traded it. They're just waiting for the ability to claim it. Cool. How about this, right? The seals that were supposed to be burned, 234 editions. Yeah, there's like there's no like burn tab here, right? So it looks like maybe the seals were burned, but maybe the seals weren't counted off, right? That's what I'm thinking. And someone had brought it up, and looking at this, that could be the reasoning, right? There should be some sort of maybe count on the side, maybe burned, here on the right side of editions, burned 2, 3, whatever, and editions start depleting at the same time. Almost like, right? It's like just simple math. There's this many editions and this many were burned. Okay, well, if 10, right, or 13 in this case were burned, okay, well, the editions went down, the burn number went up, and so they can go ahead and implement something like that. They can do that later. It's negative 13, duh. Right. It should be here, though. It should be here somewhere, maybe. Just to make it easier. They can literally just subtract them after the fact. Yeah, I'm sure they could, but maybe it's more. Maybe it's something more, and they wanted to hold off for it. We've had maybe like 2 different situations where they ended up halting. I think we were leading in. I don't know what it was before. It was a couple months back with our battle pugs. We did something. Maybe it was challenges that we started up, and there was a little hiccup, and then they came back and they fixed it. So It could just be that, right? Simple, and maybe they want to fix it afterwards, and so they're probably gonna fix it now, and then when it's all ready, when it's all said and done, we can go ahead and do it again. For now, the Earth Elemental pug is the rarest battle pug. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys want to claim it. You guys are able to claim it, but that's still going to be the case. All right, there's no messages saying that you guys won't be able to do it. I'm sure at this time they're probably going home, and then they work from home. I know a lot of them do work from home, and so you can probably assume that this situation is one of those that they're going to be working from home, and I'm sure they don't mind, right? You guys have seen them during our live airdrops. They're at home, right, 7 p.m. and so they're doing their thing still. So whenever we get some updates, we'll be sure to tell you guys. Let's see here. CJ Wifey claimed more than one. That's why they paused it. Yeah, right. I wish. Yeah, from CJ Wifey. Earth Elemental isn't the sexiest pug, I have to admit. Yeah, it's just a normal, right? It's an elemental, so it's really in the lore of of an Earth Elemental, what it would be, right? What would you see as an Earth Elemental? And so it's a mud pug, right? He's made of rock, right? Of stone, the earth. All right, so let's go ahead and continue downwards. I don't think there was any other movements, right? It was specifically these, and again, we don't know what's happening right now other than it's on standby. That's why I got on real quick, and I wanted to clarify everything is I think in terms of the burning, it worked, right? I think the seals are burned. For those that claimed, can you go into your wallet and confirm that the seals are gone? And so if we can at least clarify the seals did burn, then the problem maybe is the count isn't subtracting from the available count, even though that many are not available anymore. So maybe that could be the reason. Could be other things, right? But we can just spend some time on it. They're gone. Okay. So the seals did burn off. So that's not the problem. My seal is gone. Okay. So for the individuals that did end up doing the challenge and you guys were quick enough, yeah. So that's gone. Had 4, I thought, and have 3, yeah, and left with 3. So sounds good. What's up, MLD? Welcome, guys. All right. So we were just talking about the recent flash challenge that we had with the burning. All right, talking about the reason it's on hold, and so that's still the case, and then we're just waiting for information with the team. And I don't know if I'm going to get it tonight. I don't think I'll get it tonight, and I'll send a message right after stream on the ability to set it up as a time thing, right? Like maybe at a particular time. Maybe if it's tomorrow, then cool. Maybe Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific time or something like that. So I'll end up having that conversation. That's on me. Let me go ahead and do that, and just I'll let them know how you guys feel about the flash ones. Once in a while, I think flash ones are cool. It would have been cool if it was. It would have been cool if it was done properly, right? And we didn't have the stop. But either way, I like dates. I like times. You guys are ready. At least it's a fair fight for you guys, right? It's a fair challenge. If you didn't get it and there's 50, okay, well, at least you were there trying to click away. You could say it's internet, fastest internet, or whatever. Your claim gets stuck, but it's still a fair chance, right? Might happen to you, might happen to somebody else, and this won't be the last one. Someone burns off their seal, right? Doesn't matter. You still have that seal that they burned off, and so the value theoretically should go up, right? And so we'll have more of that. Maybe you might see challenges that come in with lower quantity pugs, and again, challenges have always been set to be challenging. The airdrops you guys can prepare for. The airdrops are for everybody. The challenges are harder and sometimes not going to be for everybody, right? There will be limits to these, and if you miss this one or you miss the next one, there will be more. We have them every month, so don't worry about it. Let's see here. Jake, welcome. Imagine Winston with an orange wig. Oh no. Let me call Mitch. Yeah, we try to call him. I'd love all 5 elements: earth, water, etc. Can't confirm. They almost forgot Half the world is asleep. Yeah, I realize that. But nonetheless, guys, there's the pug there. You guys can go ahead and check it out. For those few that were able to claim it, cool. And you won't be able to claim it again, right? The challenge is only one for you guys to claim. So cool, you got it. You don't have to worry about it. But definitely, if we get some information soon, I'll pass it along. Any other questions, guys, on the drop? I posted something and then I took it down. It was like I think I did one thing wrong. I spelled something wrong and I took it down anyways. I look back on my Discord and then there was information saying that they're going to hold and postpone. So I'm leaving it off there for now, and we're going to go ahead and just wait to see what they got to say about it. And I'm sure I'll get more information on what happened. Again, I think it's a count thing, could be a count thing. And so maybe that needs to be fixed before continuing on. What's up, Jake? I'm doing good, man. A little eventful for sure. If you guys have been following us on Discord today, all right? Surprise challenge going offline, and then challenge kind of sticking around, and then challenge just going and disappearing. Okay, for now, but it'll be back. All right, so don't worry about that, and you guys will be able to have a chance. Now there will be still that limit, right? There's going to only be a few pugs for you guys to be able to claim, and I think it's going to be more challenging this time because people know about it. It would have been the same thing anyways if individuals would have gotten the time and date, but know that because of the way that it is, right? The current price of the seal, maybe some people might not want to claim it. That's going to be completely up to you all, and that challenge will be up for a certain amount of time, and then it's gone. Okay, I just got lucky to have been paying attention to the Flash challenge. I'm sure I won't be lucky in the future. Yeah, we'll try to get dates and times next time. It just so happened that it went like this. It's not the way I like to do it, you know. I like everything scheduled. I'm a military guy too, so I like things scheduled. I like things done. Flash is cool, but we saw that with the new feature, maybe a Flash isn't so good. But they got their information from those quick claims, and they closed it up. So there's something going on. Luckily, it could be fixed, right? There's no saying that it's stuck at this number. Nothing like that. They're just saying it's postponed for now. Let's hear. I didn't get one, but I really appreciate what you do for the community. So you just keep bringing it. Yo, Yater, thanks, man. Yeah, I try to surprise you with something cool, right? This is not what I expected, but you know, looking at the good side, if you want to look at the positives, right? Which I think you know, we should with the challenge itself, right? With what we're doing with the burn. Okay, we are the first individuals to try out the burn feature on Theta. You see that there's been a recent update to your Theta wallets, right, via NFTs. That's the transfer portion of it. But we are lucky enough, all right, to be able to be featured using the burn function, and so we're the first ones. This wasn't announced anywhere, and it fits perfectly for what we're doing, okay, and how we like to execute our project with challenges and airdrops and etc. Burning will be challenges most likely, right? You insert right there, boom, incinerate it, and we're, you know, good from there. Can't see for the next 48 hours, knowing there's a pug challenge could drop anytime. Yeah. Question mark 2 for me. I'm just frazzled at the moment. That's okay. Yeah, I get it, man. But right now they just said standby. I'm sure they're gonna tell me when it is gonna be released. If it's on stream, well, I'm live now. I'll let you guys know. But they said it's postponed until further notice, so that means it's not gonna be today. Okay, I'll send a message right after streaming. I'll say, hey, let me know so I can time it. Can we time it at 3 p.m. Pacific time? Right, that's something that I'm gonna do. It's genius. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it for you guys, trust me. It's been something that's always been on my mind, right? Why are they seals, right? The seal of courage, right? You're gonna break your seal, and so when you break your seal, right, you're unlocking something in a sense. So either way, it's there for you guys. Enjoy, and or enjoy when it comes back up, I guess, because right now it's it's not working, or it's hidden, I guess. Was literally taking a break from Sandbox daily challenges and happened to see the notice. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, no, don't listen to Android, dude. Android's trolling right now. Yeah, don't listen. Yeah, dude, it's a little bit of a mess, man. But hopefully they get it all fixed up. I have not had an issue and with them at all when it comes to getting things fixed, right? The one thing I can see that wouldn't be able to be fixed is your seals, right? The seals are burned. The seals are gone, okay? So those can't be recovered, right? You saw the warning. Most people probably didn't read it. They just went and they claimed. Saw the warning, it's burned, it's gone. So most likely it's just a technical thing in the back end that they can just fix. And again, probably just numbers, right? Because the function of the burn did work. The claim did work. So all that stuff did work. It must be something minor in the back end. GG the seals. But hey, if you have a seal of courage and you didn't get this particular battle pug, right? That's something that I wanted to kind of I wanted to happen. You start debating, right? Do you keep the seal? Do you trade it? Do you want this particular battle pug? You want to save it for later. So you're making decisions, very hard decisions. Things like this happen all the time, right? What's a good example? Pokemon, okay? When you level or when you evolve your Pokemon, right? And this is just something completely separate, right? You can't go backwards. You can't de-evolve. I don't think that's right. If Pikachu turns into Raichu, you can't go back Pikachu, right? It doesn't go backwards. So once you burn your seal, right, you claim this pug. You don't know how many are going to be claimed, and maybe the seal of courage price starts to balance out, and they're like, you know what, I'm not doing this. But on the other end, you guys have claimed 15 of these earth elementals, but people don't want to burn off their seal because they're like, well, the seal's $100, right? And you're like, wait, well, should I burn it? Should I keep it? Do I like this one? Do I not? You know what? I'm not going to claim it. This battle pug ends up being a 20 count, a 15 count, right? It ends up being that much more rare. And so I think that, I don't know how it's going to work. That's completely up to you guys. We're just giving you guys the tools to go and do it, right? You guys have the courage. You guys have an epic or legendary pug. Congrats. All right. And this was supposed to be for you guys that have been collecting. If you have a legendary and epic, most likely you're in here, you're supporting. And so hopefully they get this up and running. And that this was kind of like a sort of gift for you all to be able to enjoy. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, right? Let me see here. Somewhat, you have to add it. Let's see here. It will not autofill if you have to burn. Yes. Okay, that's another thing. Did you guys notice, okay, something different with your claims? So for those individuals that claim, you might have seen that the epic or legendary may have auto-populated, but the burn feature, okay, may have not auto-populated, okay? So the burn feature doesn't auto-populate, and it's probably for a good reason, right? You don't want to burn your NFT, right? You don't want to burn your seal just off the fly unless they want you to realize what you're doing, and you're essentially agreeing to burn, right? You click it, you put it in there. Are you sure? 3 warnings, 4 warnings, yes, yes, yeah. You burn it off, right? You run the risk that the seal could be worth more than the battle pug or anything really. But inherently, if you're burning off a seal, you would think that individuals placing this NFT on sale would bring that value into that battle pug, right? And now you're going to start seeing battle pugs that are a little more rare and a little more, maybe more pricey. I don't know. It's just for fun, though. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing it out there for fun. You're going to see different battle pugs come into play, and the Earth Elemental just made sense, right? You're burning off this seal of courage, and so you're getting something nice for it. All right. Anything else, guys? Let me see. I'll make sure my phone is up. That way, if we get any messages or anything like that, let's see. We should be good, though. Yeah, we should be good. Nothing yet. Okay. Alrighty. Any other questions regarding this drop? CJ Wifey, well, it was not something I was expecting, so I just clicked on it. Yeah, right. A lot of people weren't expecting it. So the first time, I could see that the first time people would go in there and just like click, right? You're in there, you're like, wait, dude, I want a challenge. I want the #1 mint, right? Boom. You're going to go ahead and you're going to click it. I was just playing. Yeah, of course, right? All of us are going to do that. You go in there, we go and claim. Boom. By the time you realize you incinerated your seal. But just know that now, right, it's only going to happen this time around for sure. Let me go ahead and let's see if I can click away from this. Let's see here. Okay, for sure, gonna try to, uphold that request. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So yeah, so I asked a couple questions, and so, can you confirm, that we're able to get that 50 count, and then be able to, let's see here, and then we'll be able to lock the individuals that already claimed it out of this challenge in particular. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll respond. Cool. Nice. Let's see here. All right. We'll send some more messages later on, again, after the stream. If you have any questions now, let me know, okay? Let me know. I don't know if we'll know specifics on exactly the reasoning, right? But they'll be working on it. Just know, again, the Theta team's on it. They just messaged me right now, and they're saying they're going to honor what we have, right? Which is a challenge of 50 battle pugs with one either epic or legendary, and then the burning of that one seal. All right, and then those individuals that already minted, then they already minted, they're done. Okay, let's hear. Kind of glad I stocked up on the bronze seals. Yeah, I was, I was hinting from time to time on that. So congratulations to those individuals that did get these seals. It's going to be something that we expand on. Okay, I want these decisions to be hard. For me, there's a couple of things, right? You guys that got seals, right, you weren't able to claim, you wanted to claim. All right, maybe a little sad, but those individuals that didn't want it to burn their seal off, you may be happy, right? Because the particular NFT becomes more scarce, right? Supply and demand kind of thing. So some individuals may burn off a seal of courage, but may want a seal of courage still to hold up their their Discord role, right? There may be more in the future, right? More battle pugs that'll come into play with the seal of courage. Now, looking at this, right, and looking at the amount of seals being burned off and the pricing, right, I may lower, maybe burn days, maybe lower in terms of count, right, and maybe a little more rare. What this shows me now, right, with our intention with the bronze, I did like it that it was high, and this was the the plan on it, but maybe upping different seals that I had planned, can't confirm. Okay, and giving you guys the ability to have those seals, because if they are going to have the potential of being burned in this way, then having a little more quantity, right, is fine. Instead of like 100, right, maybe 200. Right, maybe 200 of a particular seal, even if it's a new seal. That way you guys have the ability to, so we have the ability to kind of use it for other things, right? Like the burn. And then that spikes up, for me, the fun of it. Right, now everybody's gonna want to burn. You're gonna get different unique battle pugs that are gonna come into play. If you guys haven't been checking out what we have, right? Check it out. All right, we're going into the sandbox, and you guys are going to be able to use your battle pugs, right, via your skins, essentially, if you guys play games, and you guys will be able to enjoy this world with these special battle pugs. And I think that moving forward with this burning feature, I think we will get challenge pugs that are a bit more on the rare side. To be honest, I think that might start happening, and that's fine with me. Okay, and I'm sure that'll be fine with some of you all. And again, this will be rare. This will be, hopefully we can get this next time timed, right? A particular time that you can come in and do it, and eventually, right? Those people that may have faster internet, right? I know a lot of people say that people that have faster internet have an edge. If you don't get it, right, you're gonna say it. You know, if you miss out on something, of course you're gonna have to pinpoint it at that being the specific reason. But hey, they ran out of that seal now, and you have a seal that they don't, right? And so that balance starts to happen. Same thing with our level up, okay? And I'm getting, again, throw that out there because it is supposed to be a difficult decision. If you guys have a particular battle pug that you like, if you level up that battle pug, you're getting rid of your old original battle pug, right? The OG battle pug, and you're gonna get a new one, right? A level up pug that's gonna be in place. So if you have a particular battle pug that you love, you may want to hold two of it because of that reason, right? You want to hold the OG and you want to hold the new version of the battle pug, the leveled up version. So I'm throwing that out there. I've been throwing it out there from time to time. Now, what does that mean? Let me tell you again, right? This is all, it's all in the works. If you're you know, OG battle pug, right? Let's just throw out your Tfuel, okay? Your Tfuel battle pug, you have one, right? And you choose to level it up. Well, what does that do? Now there are 49 instead of 50. There are 49 of these OG Tfuel pugs, right? And there's one of the leveled up version. So what does that do, right? So going in that sense, the value of this particular pug goes up because it is a level up, right? It's a serum used to level up this pug, inherently bringing value to it. But your pixelated pugs are also gaining value because they're becoming more scarce because they're getting burned. So at this rate, as we're balancing that out, right? Maybe they'll be half and half, maybe 25. Maybe there's like that balance, right? 25 people are like, I'll go ahead and get a level, you know, a leveled up Tfuel pug. And at the point that there's 25 and 25 split, people are like, I no longer want to burn my Tfuel pug OG because the value of it is so much higher because now there's 25 level 2, right? And 25 of the normal. So again, bringing you guys all value to your battle pugs, depending on what you want. There may be one that you don't care what the cost and you just want to level it up and enjoy it. But again, this is all, if you think about it, supply and demand, this is the way that we're going about it. And so if you guys have been collecting doubles of particular ones that you love, congrats. I need 2 pugs of Ghost. Exactly, right? And that's it. We'll be doing other things, okay? What we're doing with the battle pugs is not a small feat, okay? What I have in mind, all right? You'll still be able to use your battle pugs, right? Consider it like a Tfuel pug, right? It's just Tfuel pug generation 2, okay? Call it that, right? It's still a Tfuel pug. So if we have a challenge, for example, it'll be like have a Tfuel pug or Tfuel pug, right? Or Tfuel pug generation 2, right? It's the same thing. Just like it's a legendary or epic pug, you can have it in that same bracket of the challenge. You know, have a Tfuel pug or level up Tfuel pug and this seal and claim this, right? Or have that or that and then another NFT and you can go ahead and claim this. So it gets a little fun. The decisions get a little bit harder, but with games, I'm an MMORPG player. If you guys like video games, there are some games right back in the day where you have to make these decisions. Do you want to level up, right? Do you want your Pikachu to be a Raichu? Maybe not. Maybe you just like a Pikachu look. Maybe you don't want a Charizard. Maybe you just like a Charmander for the way that it is, right? So I'm throwing that Pokemon example out there because it's easier for you to grasp there. But that's kind of what I'm doing with this, and I fall back into these you know, like a Pokemon or whatnot because that's what I love. You know, watching and whatnot when I was younger. And so we're using kind of like that similar theory. It's something that probably hasn't been done, right? Like the way that we're doing it, but that's okay. We can go against the grain and we can change things up. I promise you that the things that we have, even with the level up, is going to change up the game and just stand by. We're working on all that stuff too at the same time that we're doing this. I want to know, let's see here. stay in place with the, you know, with the level 2. No, Smithy. But yeah, your level up water elemental pug, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna say that, and I've said it before, that the level up, okay, the level up pugs will show you a little more of the character itself, right? Of this particular battle pug. So you'll see a little more in who they are, I guess is the best way to explain it. The seals will level up as a certain pug. They won't level up specifically. No, you can't. It's like a, right, it's a seal, or it's a seal. So if you're taking a level up potion, or even if we call it a level up chamber, you can't chamber a seal, right? Think of it like that's equipment. It's not really it's not you, right? You are the battle pug. And so that can't go in the chamber. I mean, you could throw it into some green goo and see if something happens, but you can't consume the level up potion or be in the chamber. You have to be a battle pug to get that level up. But doesn't mean that your seal won't be used to get something very, very neat. The higher end the seal is, right? Maybe I'll make it more difficult. I like doing that. It's fun for me personally to be able to throw that out there and give you guys that choice. And that way, when you log on, or you get on Twitter, or you get on Discord, you're like, what does HGH have today? You know, that's what because I would like that. What does HGH have today? Bang, there's a message. You're like, oh man, there's a you know, burn challenge. Oh man, I only have one seal of wisdom. Okay, I only have one seal of wisdom. Should I do it? Right? Maybe the seal of wisdom's only 25 count, right? Because the seal of wisdom's a little lower in count overall, about 120. So maybe the seal of wisdom is a 25 count battle pug. And so you start to think about it. You're like, dude, but do I really want to sell it? Do I really want to burn it and get it and get this pug that I might not be able to trade? Or maybe I just like this style pug. Either way, okay. And I'm going back full circle with this conversation because that's what it's supposed to do, right? Either way, when you go with your seals, you burn it, you unlock something new. You get your battle pug, you go ahead and level it up, you unlock something new, right? When you get that level up pug, then we're going to give you something else that you'll have access to. That's something new. So these are the things. I'm sort of trying to build an ecosystem. I don't know if you guys see it within the battle pugs itself. You know, you got Theta's got Thetadrop and Theta TV and all that stuff. I'm trying to do the same, and I got the game that's coming, but there's more that I want to stack up on this, and the way that it's built, we're capable of doing it because of, right. These are not one of ones. These are collectibles, and so you're collecting these and you're getting them. I like one of ones, you know, for profile picture purposes, right? And you're able to be unique, but I've always been more of a fan of being able to collect them all, because in games, right? In games, you sometimes want to switch skins. You get bored of a particular skin, and you want to be. Today you don't want to be Tfuel pug. Today you want to be Earth Elemental pug. You want that look. You want to walk around with that because that's what you feel like doing, right? Maybe you don't want Tfuel. Maybe you want to be Princess pug and be walking around with that pink dress, right, and the crown. That's just, I mean, all in all, if you think about it as like a gamer perspective, it is a pretty solid idea. And again, giving you hard choices. You play these RPG games, you go left or right. You change the story, right? You change the direction of your game and how it's going to play out. Well, this is the same thing. You choose your way. I can't tell you the seal of courage is going to go higher because they're getting burned. Most likely, theoretically, yeah, sure. But it doesn't need to, right? Same thing with the seal of wisdom. It could go up. You may want, right? You see this challenge, you might want to go pick up another seal of wisdom. Will we have a burn challenge? Maybe. It makes sense to do so. But either way, you know, it's just kind of, it's something that we're trying out anyways. And I think it's going to be successful, right? It's mathematics. 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3. Quick math. How many bronze does each person have? I only have 3. I don't know. Does leveled up Midge Pug have crossed arms? Smithy. I'll tell you what, I'll give you something. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. I can't go into detail, but yes. Okay. I am keeping the personality of them pretty close to what they are. I promise you. It's hard to imagine what we're doing with the level up pugs, but when you see them, it's gonna show you where we're going with the project. And I know I'm just a random streamer, right? On Theta, just a guy that was 2 years ago was just a streamer guy, ranked up to affiliate and now partnered up, and then he got on Thetadrop. I know that's fine. We can play the underdog all day, but we got big dreams, and we're blessed enough to have a huge family here with the HGH fam, and know that we got a lot of stuff coming, and I'm pretty obsessed with getting things done, and it's not for like a money thing. It's a passion thing for doing something that I love. I really love doing this. I love getting on stream, and I love doing this because it's fun to me. It stimulates my mind to be able to knock all this stuff out, to be able to challenge you guys like, hey, throw this out. What do you think? What are they going to do? Okay, that's kind of cool. I pay attention. I watch. I absorb that info and go another way the next time. And so I do that to keep that fun level there for me and for you. How can you run the sandbox with the crossed arms? No, not. Are you talking about like... if you're talking about leveled up, then yes. If you're talking about your sandbox avatar, no, you can't. You're not going to run like this. You are our underdog. Go with your passion. Yeah, that's the thing. And if you guys watch motivational videos and whatnot, you may have heard Will Smith and other people say, like, I think I've said it before here, but if there's a person that's running on the treadmill, that person, it could be the fastest. It doesn't matter. I'm jumping on the treadmill, and I hope, and again, it's extreme, but get the meaning behind it, right? I hope you're willing to die because I am, right? I'm not going to stop until I pass out or am dead because I can't give up. It's just the way that I am, and I'm so passionate about what I'm doing that's just that I can't release it, right? It's just I'm locked in. I'm honed in. It's above 100%. Dude, I felt the passion. Kick up the notch, yeah. The speech, yeah, yeah, dude. I can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I can't. I try not to do it too much, because it is like a motivational talk, and I try to play games here, right? High's gaming hub. We should talk, but or we should game, but nonetheless, right? That's how I feel about it. You can't stop what we're doing here. It's too late. They should have stopped us at drop number 1. But it's too far gone now, and so we got a lot of stuff coming. And know that if it's profit over having you guys be happy, right? I'll just have you guys be happy, and I'll take the hit on the profit. We did that with this next drop coming up. We gave more assets out at a lower price. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. When is October 1st? This weekend, right? Or on Monday. We'll be throwing out some more information regarding the drop and what's coming. Trust me, you guys are gonna like where we went with it. It's not necessarily Halloween themed, but you're definitely gonna see some monsters in there. But again, it's because I love doing it. It's never been about the money. Money's cool because it gets the business rolling, right? You need to have funding to go and roll and get these things done. But beware, right? If I'm passionate, I just reinvest it all. You should see the amount of money that's reinvested back into it. All the plots of land. We have a 2x2 land. If you guys know that, so that's 4 plots of land in the sandbox that's coming in as your social hub. I have more plots of land, right, that are going to be used to get you those biomes. If you guys have looked at it, right, the fire biome, the water, the desert, the thicket, if you want to go in the woods, right? So those biomes, and the tundra, right? So you have the ice. So we have those biomes on other plots on top of that. So imagine that money being reinvested. Build on that, right? That's all your money that you guys, all the royalties and things like that, going back in there and just building it, right? Think of it on my end, right? Or if you were me, you could build a game, and the game could be nice, but it doesn't mean anyone's going to play it, right? It doesn't mean that everyone's going to like it, but it's still a passion of mine. And so I want to build this. I've always wanted to build something for people to enjoy. And so I'm going to do it. And it doesn't matter if I feed all the profits back into reinvesting into the game, right? If I'm left with zero and you guys have a sandbox game or are having fun with these battle pugs, whether the burning or the level up, if I have zero profit and you guys had fun the whole time, then we had memories to go off of, right? So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So now, you know, I don't really talk like this, the motivational type talks or I don't really show my passion like this too much on stream, but know that I'm willing to do that. Even if it brought me to zero profit, at the end of the day, we have a game, we're playing together, and HGH is still HGH. I don't really need the money for this. It was just to build something for you guys. And then if we do get some, it's just to build more. All right. I got a message. Okay, but definitely not from Theta. All right, let me go ahead and move on. Are we cool? 9 out of 10 pugs in the next drop, my guess. What do you think, fam? I'll tell you what right now. There's a number, okay? There's a number that's quite unlucky. And so we're really going to use that number. It is Halloween, right? So we're using that number. That's how many battle pugs. I'm just hyped up now. It's too late. You guys got me warmed up. I'm on fire. Okay, so you guys can see HGH in another way. Yeah, normally I play games. I'm having fun, but when you see HGH come out with motivational talk, yeah, you see I get really, really hot. Actually, it's a little hot right now, dude. 13. That's the number. So the number of battle pugs is 13. I know the mods are probably be like, wait, why'd you say that? But it's too late, dude. It's hot. I'm hot now. But there will be 13 battle pugs coming to play. And so with the 13 battle pugs, right, think of it like this. They're all special edition, right? The numbers are cut down, okay? So the numbers are cut down to the point where, you know, the pricing, how we did it before was double, right? It was double. It was the floor. So if you had a common pug, it was the base editions, right? Edition 1 and 2, those were at the floor price. Special edition was double, right? There's a floor for special edition as well. What we did, because last time we had five pugs, what we did is, like I said, I upped the count, right? It was initially 5 and then it went 7. And so the pricing was going to be at a certain level. It didn't work out. It was bugging me, like I said. So then we upped it, right? Not 4 epics, no. I'll tell you guys, but like next week, dude. I'll tell you next week. You won't be able to see what they look like, the silhouettes or nothing, until the following week, most likely. I'll let you guys sit on it, let us simmer. But yeah, we'll be executing 13 pugs. You'll be able to see these 13 pugs, and again, we doubled it to reduce the price. So think of it on our side, right? We're using assets that we could have used at airdrops or challenges. I'll be honest, right? We have those. I've had those. I have ideas that have been sitting there. So these battle pugs, since we weren't able to do edition 3 because there's a sort of cap, right? There's a sort of cap that you can do during a bear market, I guess is kind of what they're saying. So there's a certain amount of money that they believe that every project could make during this time, and they don't want you to fail, right? I get it. So that being said, it came out a particular way. I said, forget it, reduce the price. Think of it 7, right? Initially, now we have 13, so almost doubled. So the price went down like 40% or something like that. Just for you guys to have fun. I'll let you guys decide what the price is. You know what? Because I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is cool. We can use the assets, but we fell back, right? Fell back into that into the mindset of, you know what, the fam, you guys have always taken care of me, so it doesn't matter if I get the profits via putting 7 pugs or 13. I know it'll come back full circle, and it's always come back 10 times that, and then we're able to use it to grow more. Okay, guys, you have to burn the legendary and the epic to make the earth elemental. No, no, absolutely not. No. If I would ever do that, no, actually, I would not do that. No, I wouldn't. No. How much? $50. I'll tell you guys later. I'll tell you guys later. It won't be but too long from now. Okay, just know that the price that it initially was cut down drastically, just so you guys have fun. Okay, it's not that far away. Closer to 75. Maybe we hooked you guys up even more than that. Okay, so any other questions before HGH goes rambling on some I don't know, real talk? I'm just gonna have to jump in on Fall Guys or something. Any other questions? Please let me know. I'm probably gonna end up cutting the stream and then getting back into the stream to cut that video to let people know what we got to talk about. So let me go ahead and cut that real quick. Thank you guys so much. If you guys were here and just wanted to know the information, we do have burn function coming up on Thetadrop. Battle Pugs were the first ones to be featured. We were positioned well enough to get that done and get it done right. Unfortunately, some things did go wrong. Only 13 were minted for now, but looks like Thetadrop team is going to respect the numbers and be sure to ensure that people that weren't able to claim still have a chance, and maybe we get a date and a time this time around. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and cut the stream real quick, come back in. That way we have a YouTube video specifically for that. And before we go, maybe you stayed to the end of that clip. MLD coming in with the 10T. All right, we're gonna play some Fall Guys. Let's go ahead and do it.